Okay, there we go. Okay, internet sort of dropped there for a moment, but we're back.
See a doggy?
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll try to refresh this and see if that works.
Halo don't give two turds about what you're doing, Joe.
Okay, now is it gonna work? Okay, now it's working. Okay. So, the ground where that aura is, these sprouts hard spikes and thorns. It looks like it would be dangerous to try to walk across. And it becomes difficult terrain. So you saw that, Joe? The guy down here? You saw him start to sort of look like he was casting something, and then these thorns popped out of the ground. That is his turn. Beak, you're up.
Bike.
Beak.
So how high do the thorns go? Does it feel just like a 5-foot square?
Pretty.
What I want to do is I want to climb into that tree. I'm going to switch into a spider and climb into that sitting on top of that tree.
I would say you can do that, but you will take some damage getting out of the as you climb up the tree.
Okay. Can I from where I'm at right now? Well, just a minute. It's fine. I'll do that. So I'll shift and climb up that tree. He's on top of that tree.
Okay. So as you go up the tree, you will take 6 points of piercing damage.
Do I take it before I shift or after?
I think after, because you would have to be a spider to climb the tree, right?
Shifting first.
Yeah. Yeah, you take it as a
See,
spider.
if you had mold earth, you get rid of this difficult terrain.
In a whole 5-foot square.
I have mold earth, but it only works 5 feet at a time, and you have to be 5
what do you
feet from
do?
it.
I mean, it's fine.
In one action, one little square, we're good.
I will bite the injured one.
That one there? Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it is managed. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 25 hits, definitely. Oh yeah, he's done. Yeah, as you bite into him, he just sort of slinks to the ground.
Okay.
You can see
That's
poison.
all I'm going to do.
Poison still sinking into the hole where you bit. Why isn't this still going though?
How high up in this? Well, can I go? Is this tree tall enough I could go higher and get away from it? I guess I would take attack from opportunity if I did though. So.
Yeah.
It's only one though. Well, it's two. Yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay. All right, so that's your turn, Seraph.
I'm
be right
going
back.
to. I'm gonna throw a sunbolt at
She
the
wants,
magic caster.
Okay.
Oh, that's what she's coming for.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
8 damage.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna flurry of sunbolts.
Flurry of sunbolts. Got it.
First one.
That one's going to miss.
And the next one. It's 15.
15 does hit.
And Kajuga. Yikes.
All right, see the first one you throw, it's dead on, and he wasn't even expecting it. Didn't know he'd been made yet, and it hits him for quite a bit. And he starts to reel a little bit. And the second one you throw, he's ready for the second one. He sort of dodges out of the way, but then a third one, and he wasn't expecting 3. So the third one does connect with him, albeit for less than the first. Is that your turn? You're going to move.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 over there.
Okay,
In the air. Still staying in the air.
gotcha. Druzil.
Ooh, actually, sorry. On that first hit,
Mhm.
it was because I'm in my form.
that's
it was
right.
Extra 4 damage, so it'd be
So, okay.
8 plus 4, so
So
12.
another 4.
Yeah.
And then does it take another 4 from your last hit?
No, just
the
just
first one,
one.
just
It
once per
only
round?
takes the extra. Yeah.
All right, Druzil.
All right. I see. I look up. I'm looking over, and I see Seraph throwing some bolts at something, and
Okay, yeah, you see where they explode, so you're,
so I'm
you're in
gonna.
a straight enough line to where you can see through that.
So I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at that same
Okay,
target.
go for it.
Oh shit! I have a
Oh, you don't have advantage though.
No, I don't. I don't like.
Roll it
why is
again.
it on advantage though?
I
That's
don't
the
know.
thing.
Saw that 20 come up and was like, oh, Ray's gonna hit something finally.
No, I probably won't. But there, we'll try it again.
Oh, 15
15.
hits. All right.
So here's the first one.
Okay.
7.
7. That's not bad at all. Okay.
And
He's
then I
first one just carves right into his shoulder area. It starts to scorch and burn away some of the flesh a little bit.
Is that a
Then-
lizard man?
Yes.
my second.
He's wearing a little
scorching-
bit different stuff. It's more of a you would probably recognize it being he's a shaman.
I'm gonna throw another Scorching Ray at the same target.
Okay. 15 hits. 15 again.
9 damage.
9, and as you throw the second ray, you start to get ready to throw the third one. The second one impacts with him, and he falls to the ground and smoldering. And these thorns fade away.
And then I'm gonna take my third Scorching Ray bolt and I'm gonna cast it at this guy.
Can you
I
change
can
your
multiple
turn?
targets.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, do it.
Single. I can throw them all at one or multiple
All right,
targets.
go for it.
it. 8.
Yeah, so
You
you
got advantage on that one. That one's got
Yeah.
you do.
fire.
You do have advantage.
Roll
Oh,
again.
I have advantage. Okay, I'm gonna just roll another one then.
All
Got
right.
it.
4. And then damage for that. 9.
9 more. So yeah, you hit the shaman twice, and as you reach back for the third one to hit it again, you notice the shaman dies. You sort of switch targets and think you're gonna miss for a second, but the fairy fire allows you to lock on, and you go ahead and hit
Yeah.
that guy.
That's right.
And then this
That
man is got a big burn mark on his upper shoulder.
that is my turn.
All right, it's their turn. All right. So this guy is going to skirt over here.
Skirt, skirt. Who else did the
Lambo.
skirt with me?
I did.
Skirt.
All right, he is going to swing the mace again. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That's the hit.
He hits you for 6 bludgeoning damage, and he's going to try to bite you. That is a 12.
That's a miss.
Okay. And then this guy is going to move over here. He's going to take a shot at you with his mace with advantage from the flank. 20.
Mm-hmm.
And he will hit you for 7 bludgeoning damage as he lays into you with the heavy club. And he's going to hit you. Or he's going to snap at you again, like they've been doing.
That
That
tree
one is
that went
only.
on, it
a-
makes him look like he's got like 5,000 legs.
Yeah.
That one's 11. I think that misses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he snaps at you, and you're after. You weren't expecting the club, but now that he's hit you once, you turn around and notice he's there and are able to dodge the bite. Then he is going to scoot to the side, and this guy's going to come over here and hit you with advantage. You are ready for him now that you know that guy's on that side. He rolled a 10. So swings at you with the mace and you're just dodging. He's going to try to bite you. He's getting a little frustrated that the last 2 attacks have missed, and he reaches out with his jaws and tries to clamp on with a 19. And hits you for 7 piercing damage. As his jaws
a bird in a tree.
sink into your into your leg there. Make an athletics check for me. See if you can stay in the tree.
Oh. Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I'm not. Am I?
All right, yeah. So you have no problem. As soon as you shrink back to your bird form, you find yourself able to grab on and stay in the tree, no problem. Like up on the side where you were. I think that's all of them. Done.
Done. Who's left? These 2 guys. That guy?
These 3. This guy and then these 2 guys.
That guy right there. I'm gonna cast.
This
Tasha
guy's
City's
this
Laughter.
guy's looking really hurt, and then these 2 are. This one's not been hit at all. This one's been hit probably once.
I'll hit this guy with Tasha Sidious Laughter.
Okay.
Need to make me a.
You gonna tell us a joke?
Nope. there's no joke on this one. DC 13 Wisdom save.
Okay. All right, there's no way that makes it. Okay, so it fails. Does that mean he's
Okay.
prone and laughing? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay.
He's prone and he thinks everything is hilarious. He's incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration of the spell.
Because it is hilarious.
Okay, I'll give him that. He is prone and laughing his ass off. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Beak.
So can I climb this tree anymore?
You will have to make an acrobatics check.
Yeah,
or
but
athletics.
it is taller though, so I can climb it.
Yeah. It's a little bit taller.
Yeah. Let me
You
disengage.
probably won't be able to get out of their range
Oh, well, that's the whole point.
because they're kind of tall and they got clubs that can probably reach to where you will be when you climb. But you don't have to disengage. There's nothing that's engaged with you currently.
Yeah, all 3 of those guys are in my range, or the one guy is. Oh, what happened to him?
He's laughing his ass off.
Oh, okay. I will. I'm going to cast Entangle
Okay.
on. So I want to fill up. What's the range?
20 foot square.
So
Okay.
can I draw on here?
You can, but I have a thing. If you just want to tell me, like, put where you want it, I will.
So this one to this one to this one to this one.
Let's say put it. Hold on a second.
To all the ground around me.
Okay, so centered on you, basically.
No, I'm on the top edge of it.
So down here.
It's 20 foot square, not 20 foot radius.
So 10-foot radius.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Can I move it? Oh. So the top corner's gonna go up one more.
Okay.
There you go.
So just like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does that do?
Difficult terrain. Creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants.
Okay, is that at the beginning of their turn, or let's see?
When I cast a spell, so they just do it now.
Okay, and it's against your spell save, which is what, 11? Is that right?
13.
13 strength save.
I thought it went up. It's 3 plus 8 plus 2, right? So yeah, 13.
Okay.
Because it was 12 before.
So the first guy rolls 9. So this guy is, you said restrained?
Yep, he can use an action to try to free himself if he wants.
Okay, and the other guy rolled even worse. So both of them are restrained.
Yep, they're stuck. And this is difficult terrain.
Okay. Alrighty.
And then is it an action to eat a good berry?
I'll say for if you're going to give it to yourself, it'll just be it's like a potion, be a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh no, it even says in here a creature can use its action to eat 1 berry.
Oh,
Okay,
again,
so-
I'll give it to you because it's similar to a potion. If you want to use it as just a house rule, self.
I'll eat 1.
Okay. All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
Seraph.
I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw a sunbolt at the guy with fairy fire on him.
Okay.
Advantage, right?
Yes,
Boosh.
that will hit.
That's hit.
Yeah,
7
you fire
radiant damage.
Fire the sunbolt down at him, and he's like already restrained, so he can't really move. Actually, yeah, you probably get advantage on all of them that are restrained, right? Is that what's part of that?
This one will do 7 plus 4, so it's 11 damage on this first hit.
So this one, you throw it at it, and it can't move out of the way at all. It's just done. As it blows into its side. You'll have advantage on this one as well because he is also restrained.
Awesome. All flurry of blows.
Okay.
And sunbolt.
That'll hit.
What I want. It's 6 damage.
All right, 6 damage.
And in my last sunbolt.
Fire another sunbolt in there.
15.
That just hits.
Another 6 damage.
Right. So you just unleash 2 more sunbolts into this guy. Turns around.
Sunbolta.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Druzil.
All right, I'm going to cast magic missile.
Firebolta.
This
Oh.
guy.
At the
Magic missiles. I can't miss that way. Come on.
He's got advantage. Just
Yeah,
shoot
you have
it.
advantage on this guy.
I'd still miss.
Do it.
Don't let them tell you what to do, Druzil.
No balls.
play the game.
Firebolt. No
Like you
balls.
want to.
Firebolt. Actually, magic missile will probably do more damage. So, I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Okay.
And try to roll it here. Okay, first one hits for 3 damage.
All right.
Ray has 3 hands.
I know, I have 3 hands. I'm special.
All right, so first missile comes in there, impacts on him, 3
And
damage.
then the next one, I have a helper.
Ray's
damage.
arm from his elbow is just real long.
That's awesome.
Back
Isn't
into
it?
the frame.
That's
Hey,
another
Ray,
2.
take your cord and flip it around to your back to be real stealth.
Take the cord. Bam! Off.
Oh yeah!
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Welcome
And
to
then
the
the
21st
last
century.
one.
So yeah, the second bolt
Now only
hits into him.
2.5 cords.
He's like falls to a knee as he's still restrained.
The last one, not 5 damage.
And that last one hits him right in the head, and he just falls over into the vines. All right, is that your turn?
That is my turn. End my
All
turn
right.
there.
Do they get a save against Tasha's hideous laughter on their turn?
I do not know.
Can you link it?
I'm reading it right now. At the end of each of its turn, it gets to make a save.
Okay, and what is the save?
13. Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Natural 20. So it's sitting there. Huh? And it's still laying there prone.
What?
So it is still prone, but that is its turn. Done. You're up.
He's the last one, right?
He is.
Let's hit him with another spell, eh? Dissonant Whispers, baby. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of what? 14 again?
Same, 13.
13. Ah. Swing. 17. He does save. So nothing happens, or does he take half, or I don't know what you don't.
You take you'll take half.
Oh, okay. It's a.
It's a terrible roll.
So I have 7. It's 3. That was some pretty sad rolling. All right, it's 3 psychic damage. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Beak.
Forget about your bardic inspiration, Beak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna jump off the tree and land on him and stab him with my spear.
Okay. Make
I
an
wanna do.
acrobatics check.
On his face.
All right, yeah, you do it without a problem. You jump on him. Do you which square do you fall into after you stab him?
I'll stand on his dead friend.
Okay. Let's just move him then.
I have a boo.
You jump
Boo.
down, and it looks like
Boo.
it's going to be great, and he looks up at the last second and dodges out of the way, and you put it into the ground and step to the square next to him.
Right.
Is that your turn? Or
I
you gonna...
will I'll say, all your friends are dead, and you're worthless. Couldn't remember. I had it crossed off. I couldn't read what it was.
Seraph.
Can I move here?
You're still flying, right?
Land. I'm gonna land. I'm gonna come and land behind him.
But I mean, you fly across. That's still difficult terrain, I believe.
Yeah, I can fly. I'll
Yeah,
fly over
okay.
there.
Yep, you're good to go.
And I'll have advantage because I'm flanking.
Yep.
Quarterstaff. Oof.
That will hit and dodged a natural 1 there.
Quarter step Jinjoy.
5
Dongart.
damage.
Dicey Dongart.
All right, so as you swoop down and land, you come up behind him with the quarterstaff, pop right in the back of the skull.
It's 5 plus. It's 9 damage. Sorry, I still
Okay,
have that.
that's another 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to put that somehow. Get that put in.
All right, so you hit him. You hit him well. He is
And then
not
I
looking
will
great.
Spend a key point and flurry of blows.
Okay.
First attack. Natural 20.
Crit!
Yeah, that'll hit.
You need to get some party
10
horn when we
damage.
crit.
10 damage. Describe the killing blow, sir.
I was whacking with the staff and then
I
just
whack him.
bam, and then I'll just let go of the staff and just crack him right in the head.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
So yeah, you come across and still with the. Now your fists glow a little bit even when you punch, just because of the radiant damage.
Do 360 punch.
And you see it sort of emanate around his head, and he falls to the ground lifeless.
Lifeless and dead.
That's right. All right.
And then I'm gonna sit on my butt and go, ah, I'm hurt.
That hurts so bad.
I'm gonna cast something. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast. So, next, right in the square where that guy's dead.
Okay.
Make sure I do this right. So like a foggy spider. You can see through it, but there's a spider there that's sitting in that square.
Okay.
And it's a 5-foot cube means just one square, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what's this last? Okay, so in that square is gonna be a spider, like a translucent spider. I'll
All right.
post it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get 5 hit points for standing in that. I thought I was gonna post the thing, but I didn't. So you can stand in there, and every turn you can get d6 hit points
No, how long's the last?
for a minute.
For a minute. Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
stand in there.
Well, I'll just hug.
I'm just
together.
gonna hug him. Thanks, Speak.
I'll say 2 of you can squeeze in at a time.
It lasts for a minute, so I mean that's 10.
I'll lay down underneath him.
And it's once every
10.
6 seconds.
10 ticks. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say that you can squeeze in there because you're out of combat. So 10 ticks of how much? Is it the same every time? Or you have to supposed to re-roll it.
D6 every time.
Okay, so roll 5 more d6 and then divide up the hit points however you guys want.
It'd be 10 total, right?
You said it's every 6 seconds for 1 minute.
Right.
So
6 seconds
10.
a minute.
Yeah, so 9 more. Just roll however you need.
Ooh.
Going good so far.
I'm done.
I don't even know why we need to heal. We're gonna sleep here. And
How many more do you need?
A lot.
I'm just gonna stand here.
There you go.
6.
Anyone else need healed?
I'm almost dead, but I should be all right.
Get in here and
Thanks.
get your healing. I'm out.
Thanks
I'm
to
done.
Spell Sniper, I can stay so far back. The map's not big enough.
Okay. How many more do I have? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's number
Yeah,
6.
5 more, yeah. Yeah, you can just hit 4d6 or whatever.
8. Do the count. 9.
Wow,
Alright, I'm
lots,
good.
lots of 4s.
Yeah, let's roll some
that's the one.
4s.
I'll step out. I'm going. I like the little spider.
He's my new friend.
I can always heal you too if you need a cure wounds.
Yeah, I've got that
All right.
as well.
Okay.
I've still got 2 spells left.
I have a couple first level spells left.
Yeah,
But
Druzilla
not
used a
second
lot
level.
there.
I did. I expended a lot of magical power there.
I got 2 first level spells.
I have all but 2 spells left.
I have 3 first level spells. I used all my second level though.
I used all my
I can-
second level as well.
I can get some of my spells back, however. if I
All we
need
gotta
No,
do is
it-
sleep.
Druids can do that too, just on a short rest. Which, by the way, I'm going to take a short rest. So,
Okay.
Probably
I
about
can-
to take a long rest.
maybe an hour and I'll hang out here for a bit.
I can do
Guys,
it.
is it getting dark? We walked 15 miles.
It's not dark yet.
Yeah, if we're getting a short rest in, I think I get my key points back. And if that's the case, then I'm set.
All right, so you guys finish up your short rest and continue south, I'm guessing?
Yep.
All right, so you guys continue south.
Oh yeah, I get all my key points
Uh,
back at a short rest.
Go ahead and make another perception check for whoever's taking the lead.
Got the hawk or the owl.
I don't know. You tell me.
During a short rest, I used Arcane Recovery.
'Kay.
To recover 1 of my second level spells.
I can roll perception. No one else wants to.
I thought the owl would do
Oh,
it.
I'll send the owl. Yeah, the owl.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wing will be up there.
Okay, are you looking
Could've
through
done
him,
something.
or is he just trying to alert you if he sees something out of the
Yeah,
ordinary?
we're just communicating telepathically. He's just keeping a lookout right now.
Go ahead and make a perception check for him.
Wrong sheet.
With advantage, as always, on the owl.
Yeah. Perception. 13.
Yep, as you guys make your way south, you're coming out of the jungle. Wing sees first, he sees the road. You guys hit the road and continue south east a bit, and you start to see a small town up ahead of you. As you arrive, you walk in. It's a pretty small town. There's no walls. You see more variety of creatures here than you have in other towns. There's other furbolgs, maybe 1 or 2 kenku that you see. Like, there are still humans and elves, maybe a gnome. Don't really see any dwarves here. But regular town, you do see on the east end of town, they have a big water wheel, and it's right right under not a huge waterfall, but probably 30 feet. What do you guys want to do? It is now getting dark.
I'm gonna go bathe in that waterfall.
All right.
Yeah.
Bird bath.
Bird bath time.
Get on there, shake feathers off.
Yep. Use my beak to preen under my wing.
Now I found a mite. Delicious.
This is the town we're supposed to get a map from.
You can check for map 3, yes. Is that what you're doing?
I am not. I'm just looking for. I don't know. I'm just following the party around. Well, I'm taking my bath.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna roam around town looking for the party.
You just meet waterfall, runs to the waterfall. Like, oh wait, I came here with people. All right, what else you guys doing?
It's getting late. I should enter the town and try to find an inn.
Okay, make a perception check.
I got it. I have worse perception, but I got it. Hang on. How do I cancel it? How do you cancel a roll when you start it? Whatever.
I do not know.
Because I tried to cancel it because it still had advantage check.
I
Let me
mean,
do it again.
if you want to look through wing, that's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, so it doesn't take you long. You find the there's an inn called the Broken Blade. You guys going in and getting a room?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
looking in
there's
your
a
room.
female elf in there. Stalls. If you guys get in a room, it's another one. It's 1 silver per room. If you want food, it's 5 copper per meal.
I'll just camp out on top.
I'll
Okay.
get a room and a meal.
Are
I'll get
you-
a meal and a room.
Are you
however that
climbing up
works.
there?
As a spider.
Haven't you already used 2? Oh, you did a short rest, so
Yeah.
you get it back right.
Good.
Okay. All right. So if anyone wants to get rooms or food, and
I
then
will
are
do
you-
both.
Okay.
I get a meal and tip her 5 copper, make it even silver,
Oh, thank you.
and then I get a room as well.
No tips from me.
All right. So you guys all go to sleep uneventfully. Wake up the next morning.
I'm scoping out the town
Okay. Make a
for valuable bits, horses that need freeing, or any other animals that need some freeing.
okay. Make a perception check. 14. You see that? I mean, it's not a big town. You don't see any stables here. You do see like there's a like it looks to be a pack mule walking with a furbolg. And he doesn't have like reins on him or anything. He's just walking next to him, carrying some stuff. You don't see anything particularly shiny. You see some people walking around, but no one's wearing extravagant clothing. It's all very like muted colors. Some have like different leathers and things, but nothing
Okay.
shiny or anything.
What's the point of it? Is this like a mining town or a?
This
what's going on here.
is, I mean, from what you can tell, it just looks to be because you guys have passed into the I'm trying to decide how much you would know. This place feels somewhat familiar to you, Beak. It's not like you don't recognize anything, but it seems familiar.
I have like 0 sense of direction and all that, so
Yeah.
I'm a little bit clueless about.
Yeah, it's like I said, when you as you look around to the wilds and the journey you made from the labyrinth to here, it all seems familiar, but you don't recognize it. This town doesn't seem to have any purpose other than it's in the middle of this big jungle area, and it's where people have settled.
And there you go.
Okay, just gonna hang out up here until I see my party.
Where are we trying to go?
I'm gonna in the morning. I'm gonna ask the innkeeper if she knows anybody that might be able to have a map of the area, surrounding area.
Okay, so you walk up to her. You say that. She says, you might be able to find a map at the general shop. You can ask Mila. She works in the general shop. She might have something for you.
I want to go to one of those like TA travel stops. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that have all the maps in them.
Rest area. The
Yeah.
maps.
Rest stop.
All right. I'm gonna head out and try to find this general store.
Okay.
Find
As soon
Mila.
as I see Drizzle come out, I'll scurry down and meet up with him.
Okay.
And I just tell him I'm gonna go see. I heard there might have somebody with a map at the general store. We're gonna head over and see Mila.
Okay.
Map at the general store.
Mila Jovovich.
All right. So it doesn't take you long. You scoped out between the two of you. You've scoped out the town pretty well. You do find the general shop, the general store. You walk in. There's a human female in there. What can I do for you?
Looking for a map of the area. Would you happen to have anything like that?
She's like, I might have something. Let me look. And then she says, are you looking for, let's see, hold on.
Just something of the surrounding area, maybe here to. What was the name of the town we're trying to get to?
The stupid keen mind. You're looking, the town
Yeah,
you're
you
going
got to
to
tell.
is Ratcheton.
Oh yeah, because I was thinking World of Warcraft, Ratchet.
Yeah, it's very gnome sounding.
Memory gnome sounding. Maybe something from here to Ratcheton.
So, you going to the Twin Cities, are you?
Yeah, we got some business to attend to there.
Says, well, I don't have anything that goes that far east, but I have a local map and with the border of the Forleone Alliance down here. Will that help?
Sure. How much for the map?
How about 5 silver?
All right, I'll give her 5 silver for the map.
She's like, all right, hold on just a second. And she goes in because she didn't have it with her. But she thinks she knows where she hid it. She goes out
She
there
goes back.
and
She goes back to the storeroom.
yeah.
I'm looking for something expensive.
Okay, make a perception check.
So you have like a counter with money. Why did I roll
Perception.
twice? Oh no, 12 is.
Yeah, 12. So as you look around, this is just a general store that's mostly just like foodstuffs, but there is a small drawer just behind the counter.
I'm going for it.
I look at him and say no.
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 I'm going for it.
Okay, what are you doing? You open it up?
Yep.
Okay, you open it up and make a... Are you trying to do this quietly?
Of course.
Make a
sleight of hand.
sleight of hand check.
Oh, that's cocked. That's cocked.
Cocked on the good side.
23.
23, so you very quietly open it up.
I don't even think Drizzle saw it.
There is inside. There's like, it looks like there's a towards the top of the drawer. There's a bunch of different like receipts and paper type things, and towards the bottom of the drawer there's like 3 compartments. There's one with some copper in it, one with some silver, and one with like a couple gold in it.
Taking a couple gold.
So there's, as you look, you can see there's 2 gold in one slot. There's maybe 5 silver pieces, and then probably 10 copper pieces.
Can I get all of it?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna nab. Where's she at? Did she go through a door into a different room?
It's like it's not a closable door. It's just like a doorway. And
I just like to
you
keep-
hear her like sort of digging around back there, and then as you open the drawer, you're like, here it is, and you see her start to turn around.
So I grab the 2 and then shut it and sneak back.
Okay, I'll say with this 23 sleight of hand, you shut it very gently. She comes back. Here you go, and she plops it down on the table.
2 gold. I'm rich.
Jeez.
I know. We went from like getting paid like mad dosh all the time to like
To stealing 2 gold out of this poor-ass town's
to now we're like a
register.
fucking charity group.
All right, so
Where we at? We're in K Falls.
yeah, she points. She brings it to you, and
You don't even need to take it, right? You can just look at it and remember it with your keen mind.
Only for 30 days though. But
So-
yeah, really. Like,
do you put the 5 silver on the counter already?
Yeah, I handed it to her when she
Okay.
said 5-star. Yeah.
Right.
And then
So
she
she-
books it. He's like running out with the map.
And then-
I got things fine.
So she puts it down
And
and
then
says,
as she turns around, I slip her 2 more gold pieces into that pile.
so she points out, she's like, we're Cave Falls here. And then she points and then she says, Elandra here is the first city in the Forleone Alliance. And then further east is Twin Cities. East and then north. And you can see on the map there's Cave Falls and Hawpool are the 2 towns within the Flowing Wilds, which is where you are right now.
All right.
All right, so she takes the 5 silver and she's give her the 2 gold. She's like, "Oh, thank you." She goes to open the drawer and put it in there. She's like, scratches her head for a minute, and then she just dumps the gold and it's like, "Oh, whatever." It's like, I thought I had some extra money in there. All right, what are you guys doing?
I feel bad for this poor town.
Beak don't care.
Make it
Beak don't
big.
care. Lesson learned: don't take Beak into a shop with me.
Next time I'll have to make sure I slide a hand against Ray's perception.
Oh yeah, I should have had you
I
do
think it'd
that.
be.
Although-
I think it'd be hard to climb up on top of the counter.
Yeah, I mean, it would be hard. He would notice you being like, "What you doing behind the counter there, Beak?"
That's funny.
All right, so you got a map. You got your long rest in. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I don't have
We're gonna
anything.
go.
Let's
That's
head
fine.
out.
Head out towards head out towards
To your mom's house.
the Twin City.
Okay. All right, so you gather your party, start heading southeast. Who is in the lead and who's making? Is Wing
I'll
making
be-
perception checks
Bye.
again?
Yeah,
the
Wing.
lead.
Wing will keep the lookout.
Okay.
I'm not looking through his eyes. He's just keeping in touch with me telepathically if he sees anything.
Gotcha.
So I'm just using my perception thing because it's easier than trying to roll each time.
Yeah, as you leave town, you do cross a little bridge. The river is much calmer at the base of the waterfall than you would assume it is at the top.
All right, here's the perception. I'm just getting my thing up here.
Okay, so you guys are walking.
So-
You notice it is very jungly / swampy in this area. You hear different sounds like tropical birds and other animal sounds coming from off the road, but you don't notice anything on the road. Yep. So you guys walk for the day's travel. Starts to get dark. You guys gonna bunk down for the night?
Camp in the swamp.
Yes. We have our tent.
Yeah, we have a big tent.
Do you have your tent, or did you leave that on the cart?
I think we took
Oh my
everything off the
goodness.
cart, didn't we? I
Yeah.
don't think we left anything on there.
Did you?
I
Can
think
you
we
guys
left all
carry
the
everything that was
short
on the cart?
swords and stuff, right?
All we had on there was
We had a
Well,
bunch of
we-
weapons that we took. I
we
think
were
left all-
carrying it before we had the cart.
Well, you got the cart at the same time you got all those weapons
Oh yeah.
and the tent.
Probably left all the weapons behind because who cares?
Okay, so who's carrying this tent, and are they strong enough to do so? Those are some big poles and a very large canvas.
Guess we don't have a tent.
Put it in my magic bag.
If you had a magic
you
bag,
couldn't afford.
You'd be surprised how much you can lift in D&D.
you can lift it, but carrying it for 8 hours is a little different.
Oh, there's no penalty.
Okay, so I'm guessing you guys left the tent on the cart, which is still by the river. So yeah, if you guys are gonna make camp, you can try to find a safe spot, or just go right on the road, or what are you doing?
This is my territory.
I'll try to find it. Yeah.
I'll help him find it.
Okay, make a survival check.
Let me show you.
Okay, so Beak's like, look right here, and Seraph comes over and is like, that is a sinkhole, Beak. Let's stay over here. And Seraph finds a a nice safe spot to bunk down.
Is there any like trees or above us?
Yeah, there's trees. There's lots of trees.
All right, I'm gonna
Lots
send
of trees.
Wing up to one of the trees just to keep watch for the night.
I'm gonna
Okay.
be in one of the trees also. I'll be
Alright.
up there with Wing.
Staring at him like you always do. Poking him. Are you alive? All right. So go ahead and make a perception check for whoever's taking the first watch.
I'll take first watch.
Does the
22.
All right.
does the bird get a walk? Check. Is he awake?
Is the
Yeah, the
is
bird
owl
doesn't
awake?
sleep, so
Yeah, the owl doesn't sleep.
so if you want to make a perception check for Wing as well.
He's got a little height on him. Let's see if he sees any. We'll do a perception check in case he sees something different. Well, I doubt it.
Nope. Nothing better than what Seraph sees. So, again, you hear lots of different animal sounds and stuff. Towards the middle of it, you do see / hear something moving that's probably 20 feet away from you. Can't really make it out at this distance.
I'll investigate.
Okay.
What is an owl's passive perception? Do you know? I'll look it up.
Yeah, I
10
don't know.
plus 10 plus your wisdom.
Plus the owl's
Plus
wisdom.
Plus his wisdom.
So as you go over there, Seraph, you see there's like a. It's not as big as this. Well, you don't know because you didn't see it. It's a fairly large snake, but it doesn't seem to. It's moving sort of parallel towards you, or not toward you, parallel from you.
I'll leave
doesn't-
it alone.
All
It
right.
says owl has a passive perception of 13 with dark vision up to 120 feet.
All right. Yeah. The rest of your watch comes. Don't notice anything coming towards the camp. Just like I said, the animal sounds and the snake you saw that was not headed towards you.
Perfect. I'll wake up whoever wants to take the next watch.
I can do it.
Beat.
Along with the birdie.
Along with the bird.
We know what you're looking at.
I'm just staring at the
Here's
bird.
another perception check from the bird.
Okay.
Wings perception check. Gotta subtract. He actually rolled a. Oh shit.
Natural
I'm
20.
poking him, trying to figure out how his head turned so much.
He rolled a natural 20.
All right, so Beak sees virtually nothing. He's just staring at Wing. Wing, again, hears lots of sounds and stuff. He sees nothing threatening.
That means I get to sleep all night.
He does, so with that perception, he does see, like, in a tree that's like a couple trees away from where he's sitting, he sees there's a weird knot hole in one of the trees. You can decide whether or not he would report that to you or not.
I don't think he would, because I've only instructed him to alert me if anything troublesome.
Okay, so you guys, rest of your watch comes, nothing happening.
Okay. We wake up and head out.
All right, whoever is keeping an eye out, give me a perception check for the journey, and I'm guessing Wing is going to do it as well.
Wings are scouter.
This is
He
gonna be
never has
a
to sleep. He can fly all the
long
Yeah, that's
time.
right. Never just sleep. He's flying. He has super good vision and hearing. Like,
Yeah.
Owl.
And he's rolling nat 20s like a man.
Okay, so as you guys are walking, Wing's sort of flying above you and to the. I'm guessing, is he behind you a little bit, or is he in front of you a little bit? Where is he?
well, he's going.
Is he
He's like a
circling?
little bit. He's kind of like circling, mostly trying to stay ahead of us from which way we're walking.
Okay. So in one of his paths back, in one of the circles, he communicates to you that he thinks he sees something moving behind you guys in the jungle there.
Not in the jungle.
All right, and
Is it a mighty jungle?
as he communicates that to me, I let's see what I want to do here. I tell Seraph that we need to stop for just a second, and I kind of put my hand on his shoulder and I look through the owl's eyes, and I tell him to go scout back that way, see what we see.
Okay. Is he like going right to it, or is he just trying to circle around of where it was?
He's gonna circle back around to where he thought he saw it.
But he's not
So
gonna he's not gonna fly right at it. He's just gonna stay at safe.
No,
Okay.
he's gonna just, like, kind of like stay in a
Okay. So as you,
just
when you
vision.
you guys come to a stop and you go into his eyes and you can see there is something there that seems to have stopped with you as you guys stopped, with a natural 20 perception. It's humanoid and pretty big. It's like a
And can I make out what it is, or
make a
Do I know what it
history-
is?
Make a history check for me. Or no, make a nature check. Nature check.
let me turn advantage off this time. Alright. Nature check. 20.
Yeah, you from the reading you've done about things like this, you recognize this is probably you think it's a troll.
All right, and then
It's a
I go ahead
troll.
and get out of the owl site, and I let the party know that there is a troll following us
Stick your wand up his
shortly
nose,
behind
Harry.
it, and then I
He's-
recall Beak. I recall Wing to me.
He's he's probably a good 100 feet behind you guys.
As soon as he says troll, I shift into spider form.
Okay.
And then I tell him it's 100 feet behind us, but Wing saw it, and I'm recalling Wing to my side at the same time.
Okay.
As soon as Beak goes into spider form, I'm gonna get ready to fight.
Okay.
But
Once it gets
I'm also
within-
telling him that he stopped when we stopped, so I don't know that he's advancing on us, so that's all I know.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
I'll shout back and go, "Come out, troll!"
Come out, Tro.
Come out, troll!
There's no response.
He's saying,
Hey.
listen here, troll. Okay,
Hi.
I don't like that this guy's following, or this troll is following us, so I think we should maybe try to sneak up, like get around him.
Beak's gonna go sneak into the forest, try to go around.
Yeah, you guys sneak into the forest. I'll get
Flank
his
him.
attention.
Okay.
I'll intimidate him.
Okay.
I'm not stealthy. I'm just gonna like stay where we're at, so he still thinks there's something.
So, as Wing is still sort of keeping an eye on him, Beak goes into spider form and like sort of skitters into the woods there. The Wing communicates to you that he's sort of backing up.
Well, everybody's like already headed this way, so
It's fine. I'm just letting you know what he's doing, because he's, like I said, he's a good 100 or more feet behind you guys. And as soon as you guys started moving, Wing tells you he's backing away. What are you guys doing?
I want to get within 30 feet if I can sneak up to him.
I'm gonna have
mad?
Wing. I'm gonna have Wing like fly by his head and kind of like distract him a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have Wing like fly at him?
Yeah, fly past, like really like close to him, but fly past him. No, not stop or anything.
Okay. Use the flyby thing.
Yep, the flyby thing.
Okay.
He
So
don't,
as
they can't
Wing
take an attack of opportunity on Wing.
as all you guys are like turned and sort of walking its direction, Beak, you're walking a little slower because you're stealthing, and for as far as you know, he doesn't see you. But the rest of them are sort of moving in that direction, and the owl comes in and flies towards it. It doesn't make an attack, but makes it known that the owl knows he's there. He takes off and runs the other way.
All right. Good
When he
enough.
takes off running, can the party see him run since he's not?
He goes
Being
into the jungle further.
I'm chasing. I'm going after him.
Okay.
The last thing I heard was get him. So I'm going to get him.
Okay. He is still probably 60 feet ahead of you at least. Actually, probably closer to 70, 80 feet ahead of you. It's because you were
Okay.
stealthily running. You don't see him yet. I mean, you see like rustling of leaves and stuff where he is now
But did I
running.
not see him? Did not see him run away.
You see the rustling of vegetation and stuff as he starts to run away, but you never saw him. You were trying to stealth in order to see him because Wing saw him.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
never saw him.
Chase.
Okay.
I move 30 feet.
I'm gonna
I'll
yell
double
really
move.
loud. Just come back, everyone, because he took off, and I don't think we're catching him.
Big!
Hooray over Big! I lost it.
Come back, Big!
If I hear that,
And
I'll come back.
Make a perception check.
What's my perception as a spider? I think it's the same as
Yeah, 10. You hear that.
Okay.
And then since like Wing is pretty much on the edge of my telepathic distance, I'm recalling him to me.
Okay. All right. All right, so you guys regroup and press on. Let's see.
I'm good. Do you give us as we're walking? Does he count that as a short rest, or do we have to actually sit and stop for him?
You have to stop, sit and stop for a short rest, unless you're
If
like
you
riding
need a
on a
short
cart or
rest.
something.
We can take one.
I will stay in spider form for my 4 hours then.
Very well. You guys just walking down the road in a swampy area with a giant spider.
Big's
just-
walking to the beat of making
you know
my
what?
way downtown.
I tell the party. I think we should just like take let's hang out here for a little bit. Let's see if that troll comes back. I don't want him just tailing us if we start moving again. So I think we should hang out for an
Why?
hour
How
or
far
so.
away from this city are we?
You're probably still another day away at least. I mean, you guys have the map.
I
Yeah,
say we keep going, and you have Wing watch our backs, and if we see him, we'll deal with it then.
All
I
right.
think that's a good idea.
All right. We'll keep Wing circling.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for Wing.
Now keep in mind -1 on my numbers because it's using mine, and I don't think Wing gets a plus.
Wing gets +3, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I can only do 2 hours of beast form.
Well, then add 2 more. Oh shit! I hate this advantage thing.
You can just roll it twice and we know. Like you hit it
I
two
know.
times.
All right.
Okay, so
16.
16.
Yeah, just add 2.
Okay. You guys start walking. Beak does not notice the troll. Does not notice a troll.
Wing. Wait,
Or anything
Wing.
else. 'cause
Wing.
he's
Beak
circling.
doesn't, certainly.
Wing.
Wing does not notice
Wing.
anything else following you for the moment.
All right. Trudge along with a big ass spider on her with us.
All right. As you guys keep walking, a few hours into the walk, the spider's walking outside you all of a sudden. It's now a bipedal bird walking next to you.
We're used to it by now.
Like, oh, it's just him doing his thing again. All right.
I wonder what it looks like. If it's just like a poof, or if it's like a weird, creepy.
Like a morph.
Ugh.
It's like a cartoon cloud goes poof.
I guess that's
You tell
It
us.
makes that
How
sound.
what does it look like, Michael? You can tell us.
I think I properly morph.
Okay.
Let me see.
So you see a couple of the legs sort of shrink back into the body of the abdomen of the spider. More of them doing
Yeah.
it. Sort of
My
stand
arms start-
upright.
Start stretching out and yeah, sort of werewolf shifting.
I feel like that should be an automatic fear check for anyone we're fighting. I'd be terrified if something just went. "Gaga, gaga."
All right. So you guys make your way eastward. The sun starts to set. Let's see. Based on the map that you have, you guys can make a plan for whatever you want. But you're going to be... Okay, you see where the fork is? The one that goes up to Hoppool, and the other one that goes east towards Alandra?
Mhm.
Right.
You are going to be 2 hexes southwest of that for the night. That's when it hits nighttime.
2 X's west, that what you said? Or east?
Southwest.
Southwest of the
Okay.
fork.
And you guys can decide if you guys want to try to press on for a little longer, or if you want to stop for the night, or whatever.
Let's say we press on for a little longer, and then we can get a rest.
We can
Okay.
just press on all the way. If we take exhaustion, what's the matter?
Are we in a hurry?
No.
Yeah, the only thing that, as far as you know, time-wise, is that Yarel is continuing to look for another piece, but from what you can ascertain, it took her a while to find this one, and will probably take her a longer while than from when you met her to find the next one.
I say we just make camp here.
Okay. Going to bed down. Who is staying up?
I'll take the first watch.
And are you guys going to try to look for a place, a safer spot?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
look
so
for one.
Seraph and Beak, if you guys both want to look, you can, or one of you with advantage. Okay. Again, Beak's like, this is pretty good, and Seraph comes over like, it's awfully moist there. It's wet. So Seraph points you to a better spot because Beak doesn't care. He's in the tree all night.
I was looking for trees.
So yeah. So whoever's staying up first, go ahead and make a perception check.
Give Wing
Perception.
his perception as well. Again.
50.
You roll it again, Drizzle? Yeah.
So
11.
11.
Okay. Again,
Natural 20s tonight.
still very jungly, but you're off the road, so mostly all you hear and see are animals. This time you see a snake that appears to be coming towards you guys. What do you do?
I see the snake.
Yeah, you see a snake it doesn't look like it's in a rush to get you guys, but it does appear to be coming
How-
in your direction.
I'm gonna approach the snake.
Is it slippery?
How big
very
is the
slippery.
snake?
Pretty large.
My house
as-
hungry.
As you stand up to see what it is, you can see it sort of slow and then turn away from try to go around where you were standing.
I'm gonna go try and catch the snake.
Okay, you start to run and it starts taking off.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm flying.
Okay.
I'm going as fast as I can.
He's going for it. He
Okay.
wants the snake.
Yeah, you will catch it. So go ahead and are you gonna like try to kill it?
No, I just want to grab it.
Okay,
He
it's
just wants to
big.
catch a snake.
It's too big to just grab with one hand. If you want to try to wrestle it, you can. I
Yeah, I'll try
guess.
to wrestle it down.
Okay.
He's really bored on watch. In the meantime, I'm keeping Wing on lookout.
All right, so you chase it down because you are faster than it. So after a while of chasing it, you do end up catching it. It turns around after you try to like grab onto it, and it turns around and tries to bite you. Roll a natural one. So it tries to bite you, and it doesn't even come close. It looks like it's just trying to intimidate you. It's so far off. What do you do?
I'm just gonna like try to grab its head.
Okay, make
Just the
a make a grapple then with athletics check.
I foresee the snake being laid next to Dunn when he wakes up.
Ooh, 9.
Okay,
Really?
so
I ain't scared
9
of no
against
snakes.
its either one. So you try to grab the head, and it just moves out of the way, and it is going to try to. It's going to try as you're focused on its head. It's going to try to wrap its body around you and constrict you.
Is this being noisy? Anybody hearing this?
Is Wing? does
It's
Wing
pretty far
know-
away at this point. You had to chase it down. So, Wing probably sees this. What he
So
told
he
you.
probably sees the fight happening. So if
I
he's
don't,
seen,
I don't know if he would
something-
see you because he just saw Seraph run off after something. He didn't see what.
See, the thing
So-
is would Wing consider that a hostile action?
No, he wouldn't because he didn't
Okay,
see
then
it.
he
He just
wouldn't
saw
know
Seraph
what we
take off. It's
If he
gonna
sees
tr-
anything hostile, he would wake me up.
so 13 to hit. I think that misses.
No, that misses.
So as it tries to wrap its body around you, you just sort of hop up and it misses underneath your feet as it coils, and you jump to the outside of it. What do you do?
Going to grab the head again.
All right, make another grapple.
12.
natural 20. You try to grab it again, and it moves out of the way, and this time it's going to try to bite you again. Bite your hand as you reach out to try to grapple it.
That's impromptu snake
Its
bite.
rolls are terrible on attacks. It's really good at avoiding getting grappled. Yeah, so it tries to snap at you again, and again, it doesn't even it's so far away from actually biting you. It just looks like it's being like defensive, territorial.
Okay,
What do you
snake,
do?
come here. Try and grab it one more time.
Okay,
I'm gonna
make
try it one
another
more time.
grapple. There
Natural
you go.
20, yeah.
Okay, it rolled pretty high, but you with a natural 20, you do end up you grab the head, and you're holding on to it.
Like, I'm gonna grab it and start walking back towards the camp. Be like,
Okay, so you make it.
I'm just looking at it, going, "What are you doing? Why are you following me? Seen you 2 nights in a row."
This one looks like a different snake than the one you saw before. It's a slightly different color. But he grabbed it. You're holding on to it. You move it 20 feet back in the other direction. It's trying to get free, so it will make an attempt to get free. So it's like you need to make another athletics check.
Oy.
It rolled worse than you, so you still got it. It's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna step in the wind, and so I can double my movement.
Okay, so you move
And
40 feet.
40
back.
feet, yeah.
Okay.
Just dragging it.
All right, its turn again. It's going to try to get away from you again, so make another athletics. Ethan, you are not letting this one go. All right, your turn.
I'm gonna step in the wind again. Just get it back to the group.
Okay, probably one more round like that, and you will get it back to the group. So it's going to try to get you loose one more time. You're holding on. You got it good. Right behind the jaw. You got it. Okay, so you drag it back to the group, and you now have it holding this freaking. It's a big snake. It's like probably 10, it's like somewhere between 10 and 15 feet long that you are dragging by the head.
I'm gonna wake everybody up. I'll be loud and just try to wake everyone up while I'm holding
Okay,
it.
so you guys will wake up and see Seraph coming back, holding a snake under the jaw of this big head. It's the head itself is probably bigger than Seraph's hand, but he's got it right behind the jaw, so he's got a hold on it, and he's dragging it.
I look at Sarah and said, "Is
long.
that dinner?"
I said, this is the
Is that
second
breakfast?
night in a row that there's been snakes around us.
Beat just starts
What's
shouting
going
from
on?
the tree. No, 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 no.
All right, so it's still trying to get loose, so make another athletics check. All right, you still got a hold of it. What are you guys doing?
I'm just looking at it, I'm going, relax, snake. Stop moving.
Maybe you should ask Beak for help for
Beak,
relaxing
Beak.
a snake.
Tell the snake to relax.
Are you doing
Yeah.
anything, Beak?
I'm not going to eat it.
Okay, I'll cast Animal Friendship.
Animal friendship?
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
Convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Bye.
All right.
Must see and hear me.
Okay, so you hop down out of the tree.
Can I not see it? I can't from the tree.
Well, he can't see you.
Okay, yeah. I'll get to where I can see him.
I mean, you can see it, but it can't. It's looking straight at Seraph. It's like trying to get away, so it has to be able to see you, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't know. It's like something doesn't mean me harm. I don't.
Target is just a beast that you can see within range.
Snap.
Okay, well, you can do that, but it's not gonna. I mean, if it's not coming from Seraph, and all I can see is Seraph, it's still gonna keep fighting against Seraph.
Oh, I can still talk to it though. I can
Okay.
try to calm it down.
Okay, go ahead.
So I will. I think you roll a. You make a wisdom save. Wisdom 13.
Okay. It rolled 11, so it failed.
Okay. So I start hissing at it and.
Okay.
I can't really communicate, but I try to.
Toggle tongue.
I try to calm it down.
Okay, its turn again. It's still sort of trying to get loose, but it's calming a bit. So I will let it. It is going to try to get loose again. So I need you to make another athletics check.
Joe,
Another athletics.
just let it go now.
All right. So for the narrative, we'll say that Beak comes out and tries to calm it, and you still feel it trying to get loose. So you just let it go. And it coils up behind and has its head like up in front, and it's sort of still taking an aggressive stance, but it's not attacking you currently because Beak is calming it.
I'm gonna walk over and start petting it.
Okay.
I'm gonna work and then I'll start working on a ritual.
Okay. It's
Partial
just
tongue it.
it's just sort of coiled up there. It doesn't mind you, but anytime anyone else sort of steps towards it, it sort of backs up a little bit.
I'm going to speak with animals.
Okay.
As I can.
All right. If no one else is making aggressions toward it, then you are fine.
Nope, I don't care. That one no snake. I see him
After I
doing
see
this
what's
thing.
going on, I wake up. I kind of look around. I'm like, oh
Hey.
god, I'm going back to sleep. I'll lay back.
There's a giant snake 20 feet from you. I'm just going back to sleep. It'll be fine.
Well, I see Beak petting it, and I'm like,
Oh, okay.
"Ugh, I'm going back to sleep.
I want to try to communicate what they're doing here.
Okay, so as telepathically, it's a telepathic link, right? So you can convey ideas and stuff. I believe
with,
is how
speak
we've
with
done it.
animals.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I think that's how we've done it in the past, like with the horses and stuff. So,
Well, there's
Yeah.
beast bond. That's what I use for the horses.
oh, okay,
Speak with animals. I'm actually talking to it.
okay. So yeah, as you ask it.
Beast bond is like a telepathic link. Speak with animals is just I can speak their language. They can,
Oh,
they
okay.
can understand me.
All right. So what are you asking?
I'm asking why it's here.
Okay, it conveys to you in snake language that it was
Parcel
just
tongue.
it was just
Yeah, parcel
it
stuff.
was just passing by. Didn't see you until the mean one stood up and it tried to go around, but the mean one chased it.
Inside check.
Yeah. Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
Of course, I believe him, without a doubt.
He
Without
yeah, it's a good
question.
roll, and yeah, he's being as forthright as you know snakes to be.
He's so slippery.
It's just there's a lot of snakes out here. It's the jungle and swamp, man.
I asked him if he'd like to come along, join us on our travels.
pet snake.
He says, "Nah."
Are you sure he
Is-
says that? 'Cause
He says, He says, I got things to do, but it was nice meeting you. But he looks over, he sort of hisses it towards Seraph.
I let him know that Seraph is a good guy. He just,
He's scared of
Yeah.
snakes.
yeah,
He's a
Not
little
sure.
bitch.
he's just cautious. We were sleeping.
Okay. Yeah, he says, thanks for the invite, but I'm going to go along my way. Thanks for not killing me.
Okay. Let's see. I
His
say,
guitar is awesome.
I say, how about? This is only the first half of the night, right?
Yeah, this was the first perception check, so.
Okay, I say, would you do me a favor? I convey this.
Okay.
I say, hang around here for a bit. Keep an eye out. There's I convey a troll out there that wants to get us.
Let's stick around for troll.
Keep an eye out. Let us know if you see him.
He looks at you and he conveys to you, sure, I can do that for the night, but I got to be off in the morning.
Well, he's charmed for 24 hours.
Oh, charmed. Well, that doesn't mean that he does what you say. It just means you have advantage. So make a persuasion check with advantage.
Are you sure he's charmed?
I mean, if you look at the conditions for charmed. Charmed. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability check to interact socially with the creature. That's all it says.
There you go. 15.
15. So yeah, he's like, sure, I can watch out for the night for you.
Okay, I pet him. I give him a good berry.
Oh, you give him a good berry?
Mhm.
He's down now. He's like, you bet I'll watch.
Okay. And I let him know I'm going back to sleep, but he can stay up there with me if he wants.
Okay, yeah, he curls up next to you and the owl. The owl looks nervous.
I think the snake would be nervous sitting next to an owl.
This is a big snake and a small owl comparatively. This snake could easily swallow that owl. This is like an anaconda-sized snake.
My owl's staying up high.
He's-
With a snake.
Yeah, yeah. So you crawl up next to Wing, and then the snake comes up, and Wing looks down there, flies off to another tree. All right.
Wing may be a fae, but he's smart enough to know he's still small.
All right.
I will snooze until the rest is up, then I'll be awake.
Okay, who's making perception check for the second half? The snake rolled a natural
Oops.
1 to help. Okay,
Wing
so
will roll.
oh, nice, 21. You can see better than the owl. Finally, you got a friend there, not a curious owl to stare at.
Yeah.
So yeah, through the night you don't see anything else. The snake is just like, he actually falls asleep a little ways into it. And you wake up the next morning. The snake's still there sleeping. What do
Okay.
you guys do?
I pat him and move on our way.
All right. He says,
I
he can.
I can't hear him.
Oh,
now.
okay. Well, he does hiss towards you, but in a friendly tone. All right. that was fun.
Something.
I can't believe I held on with a
I
5.
know. He rolled with like a 2. I was like, dang it.
My guy was like, my hand's cramping. And the snake was like, my neck's cramping.
Okay. So next morning, you guys wake up. You get, let's see, that's 10 miles in, and there's the fork in the road, which you, looking at your map, can tell that the north road goes to Hoppool, and the southeast part of the road goes towards Alondra and on to your next destination. I'm guessing you take the one towards the Twin Cities.
Yes.
Yep, that's
All
where
right,
we're
so that's
headed.
10, 20, 25. So now you guys are about 20. If you were to go to Alondra, you're about 20 miles away from Alondra as the sun is setting.
Is Alondra where we're trying to go?
Nope. Alondra is, and she told you this, Alondra is the first town within the Forleone Alliance on this side. And
Okay.
Dunn and Druzil know exactly what the Forleone Alliance is.
I know. Are we back in the Brecken Empire then?
No, you are in the Forleone Alliance, which
I
is...
thought that was in the Brecken Empire though.
No, the Brecken Empire is a separate,
Oh.
separate territory. But you know, the Forleone Alliance is very wide, and it's broken apart in some parts. The Forleone Alliance... Actually, make a... Dunn and Druzil and Seraph, since you're proficient in it, you can all make history checks.
3. I know nothing.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. Jinx.
13.
He knows something.
Are you making a history check, Dunn?
Sure, I'll make a history check. I'm not the history type, but you know.
Yeah, but you lived in the Forleone
But he
Alliance.
knows more about it than the rest of us.
So between
Apparently,
the...
I'm great at history.
between the two of you, you suss out, talking amongst yourselves and stuff. The Forleone Alliance is very wide, but it's broken in bits. Only in land, like it connects via ports in some spots, but like, you know that it breaks where the Kellam Highlands is, which is where the now you know where the Twin Cities are. So Alondra is on the far western side, and you guys entered the Empire from the far eastern side, but that's like almost halfway across around the world at this point.
Difficult way to run an empire.
Well, it's not. The Alliance isn't an empire. It's a collection of city-states that sort of pool resources to try to
Mostly
help each other out.
mostly
It's all
Elven, right?
Elven. Yeah, it's all Elven.
Yeah. Melvin.
All right. So yeah, you guys make your way further east, and like I said, you're about 20 miles outside of Alondra when the sun starts to set.
Let's shoot it. 20 miles.
I say we go a little bit longer so we can get closer, so we can actually get there.
Okay. Are you guys going to? Well, you don't have to decide, but if you were actually going to stop in Alondra, because it is a little bit of an offshoot. All right. So I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws.
Natural 20.
We have to make. Is it just a 10 for this?
Believe so. So Dunn takes a point of exhaustion. Everyone else is fine.
Loser. No.
That's me and my dice.
I feel all right though.
All right. So you guys move on. Are you going to keep trying to press it, or are you going to stop?
How far have we gone?
How far would that be? Hold on, let me look.
I don't know why are we pressing it? What's the point?
Because there's no penalty.
I mean, we're not in any hurry though, right? We're just
No.
going. We're just going to.
So for another hour, that you get about 3 more miles.
Fine, we'll go to sleep.
I'll take the first watch.
Okay, so I'll give you I'll round it out for the full 5 miles since you pressed on another hour. All right, so give me perception checks for. I don't know why one of you stays up anymore. Wing just does it all. Oh,
Nope,
as
not
soon as
Wing
I say
today.
that.
6 for wing.
So 13, Seraph. You're starting to get out of the swampy area and into more solid ground. And if you look at your map, as soon as you passed like that fork in the road, the lake to the left is, you've noticed, because you could see a bit of it off the road, it's very swampy. Like you don't know where there's an actual lake and where it's just swamp. But once you pass that fork, this lake on the eastern side is much more defined, more solid ground.
Okay.
Yeah, the trees in this, as you pass by that, are much less jungle looking and more foresty looking. So with that perception check, you do hear animal sounds again, but less tropical, more hoofbeat type animals, less snakes, but nothing threatening for the first watch, and then whoever's making the second. Uh, 7. Okay. Is Wing making a perception check for the second watch?
Yes. Ray, that's you.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Ray's tired.
It's getting that last hour.
All right.
18.
18. So yeah, nothing threatening that Wing sees. And Beak, you see very little. You hear lots of animal sounds, but again, nothing close to you guys. So you guys wake up, long rest completed. Let's see. All right, so you are about 15 miles out from Alondra at this point. What are you guys doing?
Guess we're gonna go.
Okay. Are you stopping in Alondra? Or are you gonna are you gonna press on and go right
No,
past
we'll
it?
just go past it. Yeah, we'll go right past it.
Okay.
We don't need anything there.
15, so that's gonna be 5, 10, 20, 25. Okay, so another 25 miles, and you are starting to pass the lake now. You're 2 hexes under the N in Alondra. So
Okay.
it's getting much more like pretty and much less tropical, much less humid in this area, and a little bit cooler. Are you guys setting up camp?
Sure, why not? One more camp.
Let's do it.
That's all we do is camp.
It's a long walk, man.
All we do is travel.
You had a snake to keep you busy a few nights ago. All right, so make perception checks for whoever's doing it.
Got 15.
Okay.
For the
Is anyone
owl.
else staying up, or is Wing taking it this time?
You got it, Joe?
Yeah, I got it.
22.
Rolling like a champ.
All right, so Wing doesn't notice anything threatening again. With 22, though, Joe, you do notice which. Did you guys try to find a safer spot
Safe spot, skate spot.
off the
We always,
road?
try
Or
to
you...
find we always try to find a safe space.
Okay, so make Beak and Seraph give me survival checks so I can tell how safe you are and what you see with
Extra,
that 22.
extra safe.
Extra, so safe.
We had the
Man.
safest bunch ever.
Found a good weeping willow we can hang out
We
under.
found, yeah, we found
Yeah,
like a
you
little
found
cove
You
underneath
found
the tree.
You found a very nice spot, and sitting in this spot, looking around, you see there's a hole in one of the trees that looks to have been covered up by a piece of bark, but the bark doesn't fit it exactly.
I walk over and
Well, Seraph sees this. You are asleep.
oh,
I'll go.
That was
I'll go
just to
check
see
it.
where you are.
I got you.
He's always on shinies. It's gotta be shiny.
All right, so you walk over there.
One track mine.
You walk over there, and it looks like the bark does you can sort of pull it off the tree. And as you do that, there is a hole, and there is a sack inside that hole.
I'm grabbing that sack.
Okay, so you take
With
the
my
sack
hand.
out.
Grabbing
Wow.
this sack.
As you grab the sack, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ooh, the sack bites back.
Oh, of course. Now I make it bad then.
Okay, so as you grab it, you hear clack, and then there's a like a bear trap thing clamped onto your forearm,
Ah!
and you
Now that he's
take
trapped in there, I'm gonna go over there and grab the bag.
He's still got a hold of the bag. It's in his hand. It's just his arm hurts.
Ah!
Oh wow, that rolled really well. You take 11 piercing damage from the trap, and it's clamped onto you, and it's attached via a leather strap inside the tree.
Want me to come free you?
Well,
I'm going.
You're still asleep. Okay,
Ow!
so whoever
That
wakes
would
up from
wake me
that.
I've got thieves' tools.
I'm gonna try to just pry it open.
Okay, make a strength check.
A one-armed strength check.
Yeah, with disadvantage because you're doing it with one arm.
Balls. Yeah,
13. Okay, you are able to pry it open, and it pulls it off of your arm. But you then, with the 13, you can't get your arm out of it because it's still attached a little bit. You can start to drag it, and you think you can get it out, but it will hurt. So you can either
I'm gonna
wait for
can
help,
I try
or
to
you
like
can.
put my foot on one side of the bear trap and
Yeah,
like
just
push down.
rip your arm out. Yeah.
No. No, I'm not
Um,
gonna rip. I'm gonna like pry it with one foot and pry it with my arm.
Okay, make
like, with my
a
hand.
acrobatics check because you're gonna have to like contort a bit to do this.
I'd say after you screamed, I'll wake up and come over there.
Oh, 22. Yeah. You set it on the ground, put your foot on it, pull it up, and you get your arm out, and you still have.
I'm taking that sack
You
with
got
it.
the bag. Your arm's all bloody.
I'm going ah, and then I'm gonna touch myself and give myself 4 points of healing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come back to the group and go ah,
I'm gonna grab that bear
and look
trap.
and look
Alright,
look
after I
look
touch
through,
myself
I'm gonna
too.
look through the sack.
Okay, you open up the sack, and it is it's piles of coins.
Cool.
Do you count
I'm
all of it,
gonna
or
go-
are you just holding on to it for now?
Who's awake?
Dunn said he was
everybody's
awake
awake
because you
now.
screamed. Okay, so
Yeah, I
yeah,
think-
everyone's awake.
I'm gonna look through it and count it.
Okay, so you count it out.
I'm gonna sit right next to him and count with him.
I mean, I don't know how to talk, but I know how to count. So yeah, as you
It
count
says
it
a
out,
number. I repeat it. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't you said you taught B learned how to write a little bit?
hmm
He's a master forger. I would hope he already knew how to write.
Well, he knows how to forge things. He doesn't necessarily know what all the words that he's writing mean, though.
Okay.
He can see a picture and like make a copy of it, but he doesn't necessarily know what they mean. But his sister helped him to know what some words mean, symbols mean, as you write them. So as you count it all out, there is 467 gold pieces,
In a tree in the swamp?
206 silver pieces, and 57 copper pieces.
Great, we just stole from the
I'll
mafia.
split it evenly with everyone.
Okay, divvy it up.
What was the number again?
467 gold, 207 silver. What's that?
So it's-
And-
116 gold. I'll take the remaining one.
With you.
We just stole from the Forlium Mafia or something.
That's alright. Mafia doesn't need any money.
How much silver?
207.
So it's 51, and there's an extra coin. I'll take that one.
How much copper was there?
What did I say? 57, I think.
We're gonna have to go to a bank. I don't think I can carry all this.
Yeah. It's starting to get heavy.
I'm keeping all the copper.
It's like all this copper is mine.
Beak looks at him with sad eyes.
I'm gonna raise my hand up. And go,
I said, want me to take your mind off that arm?
Let me see your finger.
He started kicking his little nubs real fast like this.
I'm gonna go pick up that bear trap.
Okay, you're gonna cut it free from the.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Take it with me.
Must be a giant bag of cash too. It's like a backpack.
Yeah, it's very big. It
Yeah.
was a big sack. Like
This tree is somehow still alive.
it's a
With
big tree.
backpack-sized hole. All right, go get that bear trap.
Anything else in there? I'm gonna go
Trees
look in
can
that
be
hole.
very large. Okay, make a investigation check.
Hole check.
11 seems clean.
Okay.
So you're just leaving the. You're taking the bear trap. Are you cutting it loose, or are you gonna try to?
I'm just gonna cut it loose.
So as you leave, there's just the little bit of a leather rope or leather strap coming out of this hole in a tree. All right. Who wants to take second watch?
To me, I'm just gonna basically we'll see what I'm doing here. Yep, I'm just counting my money. I'm not paying any attention. Counting my money. You guys just hear in a tree, you hear 1.
They're like, Seraph, shut up.
15.
Seraph's like, what?
Yeah.
15 for Wing.
Okay. Wing does not see anything threatening for the rest of the evening.
All right.
I'm bleeding out.
You get your long rest, so you're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, you guys press on. Come to a crossroads. East is where you've been told to go, but it's a 4-way crossroads.
Keep on going.
15, 20, 25. All right, you just keep going east, and it starts to get dark again.
Good lord.
It's a long walk. So make your survival checks to find a safe spot.
Chopstick tricks.
Seraph, are you making a survival check as well?
My ASMR
Yeah.
channel.
It's very nice.
Oh yeah.
12.
You need one of those little like foam things to go on there so you can go.
So now that you're out of the swamp and away from soggy ground and sinkholes, Beak actually finds the better spot.
Oh yeah. Now tap on the cup.
And I've told Wing what to look for in his trees, the holes that look
Yes.
unusual now.
All right, so you guys set up camp, and whoever's making the first watch.
I'll make the first one. We're gonna run into that elf from Ralia, and it's gonna be her gold that we just took.
Okay, 17. You guys are a little ways off the road in a fairly safe spot.
I set up a bear trap.
Fairly early in the night, you do, Sarah, if you do notice, and Wing would notice this too, but he would not report it to you because it's not threatening. You do notice a couple people walking along the road in the direction you guys came from.
Did they step on a bear trap?
They step on 8 bear traps along the way.
They're
I meant the
coming
one I
out
set up.
like they're behind us, or they.
They're coming from where you're headed to towards where you came from.
Oh, okay. What are
The
they?
dark-
What race?
Well, you're not awake.
I'm just imagining.
With so Seraph, as you look at them, they're wearing like dark cloaks. You can't really make out their race. They're fairly tall and slender, but you can't tell much more than that with your perception and it being nighttime. And
I'm gonna look up at the bird. I'm gonna go give him the follow him.
he's not looking at you. You're like doing this, and his head is just completely like his body's facing you, but his head is turned all the way around, looking the other way.
Wing's like 17, so he's just like looking out.
I'll just let him go by.
Yeah, Wing notices them, but doesn't see them as a threat, so he doesn't wake up Druzil.
Let's kill him.
I'll
This should
keep
be-
my eye on him until I can't see him
become
anymore.
A party of
Yeah,
bandits.
They're just walking down
Yeah,
the road, and
If you see something that you think that the bird didn't, you could always wake me up to have me communicate with the bird.
but yeah,
too.
you watch them, and they just keep going on the road until you can't see them anymore.
Okay.
Who's taking next watch?
That's
Whenever
me.
I wake him up, I'll tell him that there was 2 people that walked by. Keep an eye out for them if they
Okay,
come back.
You tell it to the Beak.
Yeah.
All right, Beak. 18.
Keep an
perception.
eye out, Beak. Keep an eye out.
Okay,
That owl,
my owl
man.
fell asleep.
Yep. The owl's like, this is so boring. Every night I just gotta watch. No, actually, Wing sees a little mouse, and he dives for it, trying to be an owl, trying to really fill the role of
Trying
owl.
hard to fill the role.
Yeah. Beak, you see Wing leave and dart towards something. You see it. You see him come back up with a mouse, and he's in another tree, and he just sort of drops it. Doesn't need it. He's like, mission accomplished. I got the mouse.
He killed it?
Yeah.
I shout. I know we're trying to be quiet, but I just shout. No, no. No, no. Yeah, no, no.
As you shout that, and then as you look down where the where the mouse was dropped, and you see like some sort of ferret or weasel come up to that area, and then looks like dragging something away.
Okay.
And don't see anything else. You guys wake up. It's another long day of walking. Actually, let's see where you are. Right here. Oh, okay, so not so long. Give me a perception check, though, for whoever's leading. I'm guessing Wing, because that's all Wing ever does, is look out for you guys, or try to kill mice.
Kind of what his job is. Like, you can do much else.
13?
No, it would be 4,
15.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you guys don't see much of anything as you're coming up. After about 15-ish miles, you do see a town. And as you walk up, you see it is indeed a town. It's on a river. No waterfall this time, but next to a river, and they do have another like water wheel that is on the eastern part of the town that's doing something with the river. You still got...
Just not our place.
Nope. It's a long walk. You could look for... I mean, you can do whatever you want in town. But you do come to a town. It's... If you guys don't stay long and just press on through, you could probably get another 10 miles today. Or you could hang out in the town and explore it for a bit. Or you could stay there for the night. It's up to you. What do you guys want to do? You come to the town, and it's another smaller town, but it's almost all elves everywhere you look. Very like you don't see anything else other than elves here. At least walking around right now. Very elven like architecture. It's very sort of elegant, smooth curves. But not a large town.
We're on a mission here to go to that town, so I don't see any reason to stop.
Yep. It's like our whole thing.
All right.
We like to travel.
All right, you guys push on for...
Michael really wants to stop and do something else, but Beak only has one mission on his mind. He needs to keep on going.
All right. So you guys press right on through? Or do you stop anywhere? They need do anything?
I'll take a quick bath in the river.
Okay.
A beak bath.
Beak bath.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should see if there's a general store that might have another map to get us the rest of the way.
Or maybe we could buy a tent.
You
Or
could do
maybe
that.
you could buy a tent. Maybe you could buy us some horses. You're rich.
Yeah, we're all rich. Buy a single-use horse. Just buy it, ride it for the day, and then kill it.
No.
I don't think Beak would be happy with
No.
that. I think I want to look for a general store before we head out.
Okay.
Yeah,
See if
I
they
want to
have
try.
a-
I want to try to find a potion shop.
Okay. All right. Make perception checks for me for what you're looking for.
Perception. Yeah. Gotcha. 12.
12, okay.
9.
9.
9.
9!
Okay, so it does take you a fair amount of time, like 20, 30 minutes to be able to find your respective shops. Are you each looking
found
separately, or are you going to one and then the other?
Oh, separately.
Okay, so you guys split up. So we'll do Sarah first because you rolled a higher perception. You do find an alchemy shop. You walk in, and there's a tall elven female in there. You open the door. There's a little bell above the door. Ding. She sort
Hello.
of looks in your direction. Hello.
Do you have any healing potions?
Yes, I believe I have a couple left. Were you looking to buy some?
Yes, I love that.
Not just asking him. See ya.
All right. She says, sure thing. They're 50 gold pieces each. Would you like both or just one?
I'll take both.
All right, here you go.
Should've
She puts them on the counter.
Probably end up with your money.
Beak's taking a bath.
What else do you sell? Yeah.
Mostly just home, like small remedies and things. Were you looking for something specific?
No, I was just wondering.
Yeah,
Thank you for the potions.
Window
Ollie.
shopping.
sure. Have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks, guys. All right, so Druzil, you do find the general store, and go in, and there's actually on the shorter end for an elf, male that's in there. He's like sitting on a chair. He's a little tubby, probably the heaviest elf you've seen.
Fat elf.
Fat elfus.
Yeah. So you open the door and he looks up at you out of. He doesn't stand up. He was like reading a book, and as you come in, he looks over at the door. He sort of stares at you.
Yeah. Looking for a map of the area. Do you have something? A map of the area?
Oh
By any
yeah,
chance?
I can get you a map. Hold on. He stands up. What? Are you looking for one of just the nearby area? You say?
Looking for one from maybe here to the Twin Cities.
I think I've got just what you need. And let's see. So he goes in. It's like just a second. He goes in the back and he just takes a couple steps around the corner. You hear some shuffling for just a second or two, and he comes back around. And he's holding a piece of paper, and he's like, it's a gold piece.
Alright, I hand him a gold
Dang,
piece
son.
for the map.
So-
Thanks.
Puts it down.
Man.
He goes, puts it down. He goes, thanks. Have
And
a good
then,
one.
I also, do you have any parchment and maybe an ink quill and ink? Not magical, just normal.
Sure. How much you looking to buy?
Give me. I just need 2 sheets and ink quill and a bottle of ink.
All right. Let's see, how much would that be? I need to find my thing.
I threw the GM for a loop on this one. He wasn't expecting that.
Equipment, I think. It's in there. Objects. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Dadgummit. Maybe it's in here. Well, I cannot find it. Okay, so you want how much? 2 pieces of paper and 1 vial and a quill?
Yep.
Okay, he's like, okay, 2 silver then.
According to D&D and Beyond, it's 1 silver piece per paper
Okay, so yeah, so
for 5e.
okay, he'll say 3 silver.
Right. I give him 3 silver, and that's all I need.
You
Leave the shop.
got it, and you got a map now of the nearby area. This is of the Forleone Alliance and Kellen Highlands border. So you guys are now in the town of Irion. I don't know if you're showing this to everyone else, Druzil, but you're in Irion, and you're trying to get to the Twin Cities, which is Riverton and Ratcheton.
All right.
The one we're trying to get to is Ratcheton, right?
Yes, those. I mean, Ratcheton is where she said the guy lived, but Riverton and Ratcheton are essentially connected.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I
So
don't
yeah,
know how much time we use there, but we can head out, go another however long.
yeah, you can probably get
miles.
another. Since you did make a stop there, you can probably get another 5 miles out if you want.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Heading
ya.
to Ratcheton.
Gotta grab Beak taking a bath.
Make it big.
As Beak joins us, I give him the 2 pieces of parchment and the ink and pen and quill, and tell him it's
Ooh.
I got this for him so that he can help maybe communicate with us
Beak got a present.
when he needs to.
Okay, Beak. How many pages?
2 pages.
2 pages.
So you gotta write small.
I have 10 pages in my backpack, but just normal paper. But I don't.
Okay.
Bought that for you. Also, I could give him a sheet of paper and ask him to see if he could make a copy of the map for everybody. I have several sheets of paper. But that would take a while, so nah.
It'll take a lot of paper too. All right, so you guys head out about 5 more miles. Let's say you can get 10 miles, because it wasn't that long of a stop. So you get about 10 more miles out. The sun starts to set.
Dope.
It is a long walk.
All right. I guess we sleep for another night and then get up in the moan.
Alrighty,
It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
make survival checks for Seraph and Beak to see if you can find a safe spot.
Are we following
yeah.
the road here, or are we gonna try to cut straight
The
across?
safest
That is
spot.
up to you.
Because we could save a lot of time if we cut straight across, maybe. I don't know how bad the map doesn't show how densely populated the forest is or whatever.
Well, you can see it a little bit. So if it's more yellowish, it's less. It's more hilly and less foresty. The greener it is, the more foresty it's going to be.
Beaks all 4 just cutting through.
Yep. So you guys can talk about that as you're setting up camp in your pretty safe spot, since you did Seraph rolled a 23.
Whatever you think it would be best.
We can cut off.
I haven't really. I
Probably-
mean, besides the past few weeks, I haven't really traveled very much.
We can probably cut off 80 miles or something. Craziness.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That works for me.
Okay. So where are you guys going to try to cut across?
Where are we at exactly right now?
You are 2 hexes away to the east of Irion.
All right. I think we should go. We should make a beeline straight for Ratcheton. Like, straight.
You know, let's beeline it.
Yeah, just a beeline straight through the wooded area and the non-wooded area.
Okay. Are
I
you
think we
going to
cross-
try to?
I think we would cross over the road to Bresk and then straight through that to Riverton.
So you're gonna head. Let's see. Like you're gonna head northeast, or you're gonna go straight east and catch the road up.
I think we had like. Well, it would be more of an east to northeast, right? Because we're headed in a beeline from basically Irion to.
We can just try to go straight where that fork in the road is.
Yeah, because you see the river, so you. I don't know if you want to try to swim across the river or use the bridge, use the road.
I don't know how direct we can be, but
Let's
how-
let's just make a beeline straight for the fork below the river, and then we'll take the road from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right. So I need perception checks for first half.
Didn't do good.
Let's see, hang on.
Birdie.
I'm working on it.
Wing Shore is pretty.
Wing is not
I feel like
seeing
I
well
have to
today.
physically been
Wing
walking
said
for
Sarah
3
Shore is
hours.
pretty.
He's 12
Okay.
for perception.
Yeah. You guys don't really see anything. You guys found a really safe spot. So again, you hear some animal noises, but nothing out of the ordinary. So next shift.
Hey, there you go.
All right. So yeah,
For
good
perception.
perception that time. You can't. Again, you guys found a really safe spot, so there's nothing really going on. Next morning, you
Fantastic.
guys wake up, and then you're gonna cut straight towards the fork there.
Yeah, we're gonna head straight for the fork, going to Riverton. Or
Ratcheton.
Ratcheton.
Okay, so you, by looking at the map, you think you can probably, if you press harder, then if you go a fast pace, you can make it there in 2 days.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Do it.
I'm ready to run.
Yes.
I was born.
Okay. So
that dire wolf that we saw.
Yeah.
How big was it? It's a large creature.
I don't know if it. I didn't look at a stat block to design that one, so let me see if it's.
Yeah, dire wolves are large.
What's his CR level?
Let me look.
1.
I don't think I can do 1. I can just do half. I believe.
If you're a circle in the moon, you should be able to do one.
Yeah, you can do one. Because the
Okay.
giant spiders are one.
Because I used to transform into a direwolf all the time when I played a druid.
Okay. So can I?
Can you summon nature's allies?
No.
Oh, dude. You take that,
So-
you become a wolf, you summon a bunch of wolves, pack tactics.
I will tell
As
you that any other dire wolf, if you were to see one, you could transform into this particular dire wolf. You can transform into that form, and I will let you do that as a just a regular, have the stat block of a dire wolf. But as a druid, you noticed on him things that you can't quite recreate because he's not a simple dire wolf.
I'm thinking if I get as close as I can I just can it be like a mount? Can I be a horse, wolf? If I'm large enough, can all
You've
three
seen
of
a
them?
horse.
But you three can't fit on a horse. A horse is normal, like medium, it's medium sized. I want to be a giant wolf. If it's large,
Yeah.
you three might be able
Let me
to
check.
hop on, and then I can just
Run away.
run
They-
through the woods.
You can have them two hop on, and I can just keep pace.
And you can just fly, yeah.
I can
Well,
cast
I can't fly
levitate.
for. I can
and
only fly
just
for.
tie a
minute,
rope,
but
man.
I'm really fast.
But he can use key points and step of the wind for a little. He can keep up for a little while, but dire wolf's speed is 50 feet. So
It's okay. I have to
Okay.
rest every 5 hour, every 5th hour, or every 4th hour. I have to rest an hour.
Here we go, guys.
I
We
thought
can
it
make
lasted
him-
2 hours. Oh,
Yeah,
because
2
you would do
hours
it
each time.
twice, and then okay.
We'll make you. We'll cut down a tree, and we'll make you like a wakeboard.
I can be a giant spider and just cocoon you guys up and drag you along.
So
Be comfy.
if you want to do it that way, I will say that you can like have two ride on you, and you wouldn't make up that much time because you would have to rest for a few hours every 5th hour.
No,
one,
we didn't.
it's 1 hour.
Listen,
1 hour is a short rest.
'Cause
and I
thought it
can
was
sing
2.
Song of Rest.
I can do 2 hours, shift again 2 hours, and then rest for an hour to get that wild shape ability back, and do it again.
So you'd be going 4 hours, then resting an hour, and 4 hours, and resting an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to do it that way, I would give you another 5 miles out of it, but you would have to make, or I would give you another 10 miles out of it per day, but you'd have to make Constitution saving throws towards the end of it. Because that would be if you were to like go.
10 miles. That's not going to save you time, though, is it?
No, it's not going to
Yes,
save you
okay.
that much time.
All right, so we're walking.
Yep.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I mean, because you're going to be carrying stuff, which would basically be similar to a grapple. And I wouldn't make you go half speed, but you're still gonna.
I figured being a large wolf, though.
Yeah, but even a
It's
wolf,
giant,
if it's
right?
grappling something, would take half speed. But since they're not resisting, you still wouldn't be full speed because you're carrying their weight plus all their gear.
But if you use it as a mount, you don't go half speed.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be a mount because you're still
Wouldn't I?
because you're still be
You could
carrying
ride a
all your
wolf.
stuff and stuff.
No, my stuff
you
shifts into my body. Whenever I shift, my stuff becomes part of the form.
Okay, I still think you're only going to get about 10 extra miles per day though.
Okay, we'll just walk.
Yep, we're walking.
Okay, so. Alright, so you guys are booking it. Go ahead and make perception rolls and -5 on them since you guys are walking very quickly.
Perception
You know,
rolls with -5.
Mhm.
Would Wing still flies like fast, right? Like he's got a large radius.
And he doesn't need to
Would he
sleep.
get a -5 still?
Yeah, just because he's it's not because he's tired, it's because he's moving faster than he's not like normally he's circling around you guys, which is helping him with that perception, but if he's going in a straight line, he can't look everywhere twice. So,
So 14.
okay. So you guys did fine in perception anyway. You guys are making your way across. You do as you leave the road, you do notice that there are more there's more wildlife away from the road, you guys do see like some herds of look like large cows or bison off lots of miles away as you get out of the tree line there, but nothing threatening. So let's see, you were there. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so you guys will end up stopping in a pretty unwooded area. It's a plains area for the night.
All right, we'll set up camp.
Okay, so
We'll set up camp, sleep to the night, fry up some eggs in the moan, book it on out of there.
it's perception checks for first watch. There's
Fry
no
up some good berries.
there's no trees.
Yeah, I'll fry up
What
some
did I
good
just
berries.
Nice and
I'll make a
gooey in the
good
middle.
berry- I'll make some good berry reduction.
Deglaze your pan.
Yeah.
20,
Some water,
21.
and then I'll do some
Actually,
steaks and
that's
then a good berry glaze.
23,
23.
natural 20.
Be
So
the
yeah,
most
for the
filling
first
steak
watch,
ever.
Yeah.
I'll make mushroom steak for you because you don't like eating animals.
Wing doesn't see anything out of the ordinary again. It's all, especially out here on the plain, you can see for a long way, but there's animals and stuff, but nothing is coming towards you guys.
Dope.
Perception check for second half.
I don't think I've rolled above a 10 on my perception all night.
All right, yeah, same deal. You guys, it's
18.
I just
You're
count,
safe.
count my money every night.
so you guys wake up, keep on moving.
Yep, I'm moving. Right.
All right, so you make it to the, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Okay, you guys will make it to the, you guys start to see the road again and you see the fork, and that's where you're going to have to find a place to sleep again.
I thought we were getting there in 2 days.
You can get to the
Yeah.
fork in 2 days.
Motherfucker.
Leaping again.
Would have took a lot longer if we followed the road all the way down to...
All right, so you guys set up camp. We'll say for, actually, no, go ahead and make perception checks for me again.
Good sugar. Boom.
24.
We ain't gonna bother with Wing's perception at this point.
Okay. So
With that perception check.
as you guys are off the road a little bit, you do see a group of people. They don't notice you, but you do notice a group of people walking north along the road, northeast.
Coming from the way we were coming from?
They were coming from the western, it appeared, because you guys are right off the fork, like sitting to the east of the road, I'm guessing, or somewhere near it, but off the road. And you, Seraph, you see them coming from that sort of road from Bresk there, and they turn north and go the way that you are going to go.
There's people. I'll watch him. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay, yeah, they walk out of vision. Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for the second shift.
Oh!
Hey, there you go.
Okay. Finally rolled above a 10. The rest of the night goes on without incident.
I need to start sleeping or start watching the first part of the night. That's the exciting part.
Yeah, you guys wake up. It is morning. This long journey is nearly completed.
We get another night of sleeping.
You can look at the map. You're 5, 10, 15, about 20 miles out, so you can make it today to Riverton.
Let's go. Oh,
Let's go.
Riverton.
Riverton, that's not where we're
We
going.
gotta
Is
get
it?
to Ratcheton.
Riverton
Riverton and
Ratcheton.
Ratcheton, like I said, they're connected, so.
There we
Twin
go.
cities.
We're making it. Let's go. Book it.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum ba-da-da.
All right, so as you guys start walking north, hold on. Gotta find my notes.
What is it that's here that we're... Why are we coming here? Oh, this is the shard.
We're here to do a free fucking like UPS delivery for.
No, the shard's here. We gotta go get the shard, right? And bring it back.
Or
Yeah, I
the,
know. Yeah, we're a package delivery service.
Do we know
We're
where the
Planet
shard is?
Express.
We know where the shard is.
Yeah, it's with some lady or somebody.
We might have to
Yes.
fight for it.
Taking
No?
awesome notes. Okay, so
We're looking for.
I don't need to take notes. This isn't my
Nib-
adventure.
We're looking for Nibby Cogsworth,
Yeah, Nibby Cogsworth.
Nib-
and we're getting the. Where is it? I don't have it here. It's like the thing that is gonna help him fight the Brecken
Yeah, I know the shard part.
I remember. It hasn't been a
Or
month.
Yariel.
You're lucky got Druzil.
I remember. It hasn't been a month.
I don't gotta write stuff down. I took keen mind. All right, so
Feels like it's been a month.
so as you guys start walking north along the road, just as you cross that river over the bridge, you look up to your northeast and you can see it from this far away. It's as you look forward, the road starts to go up in elevation, and as you look on past it, you can see it's very high up in the air. You see it looks to be a giant like monument, and as you get a little bit closer, you can tell it's a dam. And you see it, and it looks really wide and very tall since you can see it from probably still about 20 miles out. As you look up to the top, you can see that it looks sort of intricate on the top, like maybe there's a bridge that you can walk across. And as you get a little bit closer, you can see that there's these giant like inset grooves in this thing about every so interval in between these smaller spillways. And as you guys are all looking up at it and you're continuing to walk, you come up upon as you're walking up the road, you see there are five men standing in the middle of the road. As you walk up to them, they go, "Oi!"
Oi?
Oi.
I oi right back at him.
Oi!
Chipsa!
They go, "Where you
We're just here
going?"
to get some- We're coming into town to get some fish and chips.
You're probably-
Okay, Midwestern English dude.
Oi, governor!
This is just past
You
the
went,
river.
you
So
went,
you're,
oi, governor, we're gonna get some fish and chips, boy.
We gonna get some fish and chips, boy.
you're probably still 10 or 15 miles out from this place, and these guys are like, "Oi, where you headed?"
We're headed into town.
We're just outside of Ratcheton.
Yeah, we're about 10 or 15 miles out.
10 or
Okay.
15 miles
Headed
out.
to
Yeah.
Ratcheton.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to pay a toll.
Why would we have to do that?
I'm gonna punch you in the
And
Cogsworth.
he looks at you and he kind of smiles, goes, "Because I said so."
How many of them are there?
There's 5 of them.
I'm going to throw a sunbolt to the side just to punch it out just randomly and go, "Are you sure we have to pay a toll?" and try to intimidate him.
Oh, I'll
Make
intimidate. I'll kill your family.
Make an intimidation check.
15 for
15.
me.
Get that intimidation undone, though.
So he takes a step back and he's like, "Maybe a small toll."
How about no toll?
26.
Beak says no, and just starts walking.
Yep.
Goes around him.
Okay, he pulls out a sword and puts it on the ground and goes, "This is how it's gonna be."
I cast
Obviously.
Entangle in their square,
And then we walk around them.
so they're all gonna make
Well, they're not all standing together. How big is the radius?
20-foot square.
Let me see.
I'm sure they're within 20 feet of each other.
They're all on a road, so how wide can the road be?
Well, I mean, the road is about 20 feet
Just
wide.
Route 66. There you go. Walking down I-40 here.
And from what you can tell that this road is far less traveled at this point than the other roads that you guys have been on. Although you don't know why.
I do. Yeah, I do know why. It's because there's 5 dickheads in the middle of the road asking people for tolls.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I just told them I would kill their family, and it gave them a 26 intimidation.
And they're like, a small toll?
All right, so the way they
Here's a
are,
quarter.
the way they're standing, you can get 3 of them in Entangle.
3 of them?
Yep.
They're that far apart?
Here, I'll show you.
Yes, let's show us.
It's a 20-foot wide road. They're all standing 10 foot apart.
No, I can get them all. No, I can't. Because 20-foot square, not radius.
Yep. Here, I can show you what it looks like. There you go.
You just place them there because I said that. Is that how this works?
I had them set up beforehand. I estimated your marching order. I didn't ask you about that, so if you
Do we like
would have been
do
different.
we like brigands and thieves? Oh wait, we have done with this. Never mind.
Have we ever been dealt with brigands and thieves before?
You dealt with bandits along the road.
Do you guys look like bandits?
They look tougher than the guys that you fought last time.
Okay. I'll keep that entangle on.
In that
So I'm gonna
spot
walk.
exactly, or you want to move it?
I was gonna walk around this way. I was gonna walk over here. No, that's pretty good.
And they have to make a what saving throw?
Actually, move it forward 1 square.
Down or
Down.
right there?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
and then
a
it goes over a little bit, but it's fine.
13.
And actually, so we'll put it there, and then we will stop there for the night because it is almost 11. So we'll pick up back there next week, on Monday at 7:30 p.m. Central.
Alright, sounds good.
All
What's
right.
the point of intimidation?
I mean, you scared him, but this is his job. This is all he does.
You let the crazy people pass.
All right. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.